All right, fantastic. Now I'm gonna let me welcome my guest host for the show tonight. You know him from his gig on Turner Classic Movies. It's my buddy Ben Mankiewicz, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Ben Mankiewicz. Hello, Benjamin. Thank you for coming out. Huh? Oh, can we turn Gilbert? We need a microphone on.
Hello.
Check one.
Check 1, 2.
We're still checking.
There's probably a switch on the microphone.
Oh. How is it now?
There isn't one. Thanks for having me here, Jimmy. I got a whole bunch of Frank Capra jokes ready, and I think they're gonna love them.
I think they are too. All right, now you've been at Turner Classic Movies for 10 years, right?
10 years. Had my 10th anniversary. Started in 2003, and by now I figured I'd be the only guy left. But no.
Me too, because
kidding.
whenever I say, yeah, I'm doing a show with my friend Ben Mankiewicz from Turner Classic Movies, people always go, your friend? And I go, no, the young guy. Oh, okay. That's what people still don't know who the fuck you are. All right. I guess that's the joke. That would be the joke.
Right.
All right. All right, well, let's get started, shall we? And, well, first of all, I'd like to check in and make sure everybody's doing okay. Let's check in at Fox News and make sure everything is okay at Fox News. Let's make sure.
But I want to start at the beginning, because this is important. You got to start to make the case. Barack Obama is ruining America. He's destroying everything that makes us great.
Okay, everything's good at Fox News.
Okay, good.
Let's check in with Congress. How are things at Congress?
We're about 24 hours from Armageddon.
And Ben, I don't know if you noticed, that's not Armageddon.
No.
That's Armageddon.
Armageddon, right.
That's when they try to kill you with an armadillo. Okay.
Remarkably composed, John Boehner, for this sort of...
24 hours away from Armageddon, and here he is. I'm cool as a cucumber.
24 hours from Armageddon, I'm probably not going to wear a tie that day. Yeah.
I'm going to open up the collar.
Let it go.
I'm going to go open neck. Okay, let's check in with Chuck Norris. He's upset about how way things are going.
You're not happy with the direction of the country.
Oh, heck no. It's really, I feel like I'm in a nightmare, and I can't wake up, John. And I really don't, I wish I knew what to do. The thing is, I have solutions, but...
But they all involve hair dye and kicking. Chuck, you can't use the same dye on your mustache as you do on your head? You're dyeing your fucking eyebrows. Why not just come down a little bit more? And I'm not above dyeing my hair, believe me. I'm losing my hair too, which you probably can't tell because I'm wearing pants. But I did what every guy does, though. I try to grow it really long on one side and comb it over. Anyway, it worked great till I went swimming. Then I looked like a dick. Anyway, here we go. How is it that Ben appreciates that joke more than you guys? I want to hear some audible laughs out of the front row, okay? Because you guys are smiling a lot, but I don't hear shit, okay? It's the second row back that's really pulling the weight here, all right? See? See? They're fucking faking laughing better. You sound a little bit in pain. So a little bit. With a little bit in pain. All right, now, guys, if you know me, you know I like to get high and watch Christian television. I like to watch the lady with the pink hair. Have you ever seen her?
On the Christian Broadcasting Network?
She has it's literally pink hair.
Yeah.
And I was all baked one night. I'm watching, I'm like, oh my God. Her hair is cotton candy. If I was her husband, I would totally eat her head. For Jesus.
Right, sure. Except dollars to donuts, her husband is gay. So.
Yes.
And miserable.
Yeah. So I also like to get high and watch cooking shows, and which makes more sense, right? So I was watching. Is everything okay, Steph? Oh, you need one. You need a seat. Oh, that's okay. No, that's all right. It doesn't. That's all right. It's good. We're oversold a little bit, maybe. That's a good quality problem, right? So we got to find seats for people. Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you very much for moving over. And,
Also, it's funnier to the right.
yeah, things are funnier when you move over. Good. That's good. Thanks for pointing that out, Ben. And no, it doesn't. No, it's fantastic. All right, good. All right, we were on a roll, and
She's a laugher.
oh, thank you, Medea Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. No, people, they fucking knew who she was. That was a joke for myself. That was like how often I will do jokes for myself, and that I thought that was gonna be one for myself. But these people know who the fuck Medea Benjamin is. All right.
Smart crowd.
Code Pink. I interviewed her for the show, and I never aired it because turns out she's really boring. I know you would think she'd be really crazy. I kept trying her to say crazy. She wouldn't say anything. She was like, "Oh, I think John Kerry's trying his best." I'm like, "Would you fucking say something?" I'm not gonna air this. Didn't even air. Not even the premium, Ben. Not even the premium. That went right in the toilet.
If you don't meet the standard of a podcast, you have been a pretty terrible guest.
Yes, she is. Now I know why Carol Costello. But anyway, here we go. What was I saying? Oh, so I like to get high and watch the Christian TV, but I also like to watch the cooking shows. And I was watching this one cooking show called Chopped. Right? You ever watch that show, Chopped? That's where the chefs come together to see who can create the best meal. But the twist is they have to use a basket of mystery ingredients, right? And it's never ingredients you would ever normally cook with. It's never like, oh, look, tomatoes, olive oil, and butter, go get them. It's always weird shit you would never eat, right? It's always like, oh, let's look, pine cones, fish eyes, and a catcher's mitt. I'm gonna make hush puppies. So I'm watching this one show, and they have on these food truck chefs, right? And I love food trucks, and but I guess these, they're not used to talking on TV, whatever. So they asked them, how do you describe your food truck to people? And this is what this guy said. Okay, here we go.
Then there's Chef Alan Harding.
I'm the owner-operator of the food truck in Brooklyn, New York. I think of it like a little mini restaurant on wheels.
That's exactly what the fuck it is, Chef. He likes to think of it as exactly what it is. It's a guy who got an F in metaphor school. Hey, Chef, how do you like this boat we're on? I love it. It's like a car that floats. Anyway, you didn't have anything to say, did you, Ben?
That was good. Yeah, I'm done on that one. I'm good. I like making fun of people who no one's ever heard of. It's good.
I got food poisoning a couple weeks ago, and I'm watching CNN because they're not doing the FDA, whoever's supposed to inspect you. How do you get E. coli from spinach? I didn't know spinach could shit. How did that happen? How do you get E. coli from fucking vegetable? So I don't know what to eat anymore, and I turn on CNN, and here's what CNN tells me.
And more, the guidance seems to be from cake mixes to granola bars to ice creams to nuts themselves. Go through your pantry and get rid of everything.
Jesus. Yeah.
That's crazy, right? I mean, who puts ice cream in their pantry?
Yeah, you probably already needed to get rid of the ice cream. Also, she says things the way every anchor is, I was a television anchor for many years, and she says things the way they're all, when a TV anchor is done talking.
Yeah, yes.
Basically, the word is, get rid of your ice cream, your nuts, your Slim Jims, nearly everything in the pantry. You don't even have to go with the, Steve, Glinda, back to you. It's clear.
In the pantry.
In the pantry.
End of sentence. Okay, so now we know that the Congress just cut food stamps. We're in the middle of a bad economy. It never really rebounded. We're jobless recovery, all that stuff. So people are still really hurting, and the only jobs coming back are minimum wage jobs. So this is a societal problem. And at the beginning of last summer, they were in D.C. They were worried that a lot of the kids, the only meal they get is the meal they get at school, right? And so they were worried, like, should we try to maybe do something for these kids over the summer? And, well, Rush Limbaugh had a tip on what the kids could do to get food, and here's what he had to say.
They actually have it in their head somehow that parents are so rotten that they will let their kids go hungry and starve. Unless the schools take care of it. We're going to start a feature on this program, Where to Find Food, for young demographics. The first will be Try Your House. It's a thing called the refrigerator. You probably already know about it. If that doesn't work, try a Happy Meal at McDonald's. If none of these options work to find food, there's always the neighborhood dumpster. Now, you might find competition with homeless people there, but there are videos that have been produced to show you how to healthfully dine and how to dumpster dive and survive until school kicks back up in August.
You know, there's something about an obese millionaire mocking young poor kids who are starving that just feels right. Yeah.
Rush Limbaugh knows what can be found in a dumpster because I'm given to understand that sometimes the corner boys throw their OxyContin in a dumpster when they're running from the cops.
Now, Chris Christie's in a little bit of a trouble. He's in a bit of a pickle, and the way he gets out of that is he eats the pickle, and it's okay to do these. And I know lefties feel bad about doing certain things. It's okay. This is okay. It's okay because Chris Christie is a metaphor for what's wrong with this country, right? The biggest, fattest motherfuckers are telling the rest of us to tighten our belts. That's why it's okay. At least that's what I tell myself. So it's a metaphor, really. Whenever I do a cheap fat joke. It's
I'm
really.
just going to guess there are going to be some more of them.
Yes, yeah.
So keep telling yourself that.
So they want to prosecute Chris Christie, right? And so a lot of people, in the New Jersey legislature actually hired some of the lawyers who prosecuted Blagojevich in Illinois, right? And so a lot of people are now saying.
And I think the guy who did Scooter Libby also.
Oh, so they want to bring, want to bring this guy, the head of that investigation, to head the investigation into Chris Christie. What's his name?
Patrick Fitzgerald.
So here he is. This is Patrick Fitzgerald, and they want him to head up the investigation. But a lot of people are afraid of him doing the investigation because they think that he's got they think he's being controlled by Nosferatu, and.
Is that just for me? Is that the classic movie reference? Thank you very much.
It's a classic movie reference for Ben Mankiewicz.
Directed by F.W. Murnau.
Okay. I have to put my glasses on. That's how. Did I even bring my glasses?